I've been feeling pretty left out lately. Everybody's talking about these brand new Happy Ghasts, and I honestly haven't done anything with them yet. So in this video, we're going to build an insane looking Happy Ghast base, each with their own custom biome room, so they actually have somewhere to live. But first, we kind of need to have some Happy Ghasts. So kickflip into the nether. Whoa, look at our editing. We're already here. Hey editor, can you cut when I have my Happy Ghasts? Oh yeah. I'm the editor. I'm not doing all that. So off we go to search for some of these bad boys. I think we're going to have to fly a while out to try and generate new chunks. Ooh, a bastion. Wait, are we here already? No shot. Ooh, another bastion. Ugh, sniped. Okay, so these are new chunks. We now just need to find a soul sand valley. Oh, like this one. Bro, am I a magician? Things just keep happening as I said. Ooh, Happy Ghast. Let's also grab some of these bone blocks while I'm standing here. Ooh, there's another one. And another? Bro, these guys are everywhere. Damn. I want to stop into this bastion on the way home to grab some chests. I'm pretty professional at this game, so it's no big deal for me. Oh, so much down. I think the way we do this is we throw these dried up creatures into some water. So let's put them on our starter island while we're here. And we got the stay hydrated achievement, which is hype. I think now we just wait. But while these guys are getting moister than an oyster, we need to start getting ourselves some harnesses. Actually, real quick, how do we make a harness? Okay, it's 3 leather, 2 glass, and a wool. Oh, that's easy. Lightweight, isn't it, little duck? Yes. Whoa, this place is lagging so bad. What? Okay, let's do this quickly. Let's get some orange wool. Let's get some cyan wool, and let's get some of this. Yeah, let's get some lime green wool. Oh my god, I'm getting 50 FPS. No. I'm so sorry, Mr. Cows, but some of you also are gonna have to take one for the team here. We're taking 4. Actually, that should be it. That should be enough. Okay, sorry guys. Enjoy. We should have, yeah, we have loads of glass up here. Okay, let's first make our red one. Is that how it goes? Boom. Okay, and then let's make a cyan one. Let's make a lime green one, and let's make a orange one. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Now, what I'm also gonna need is a few leads as well, if I have any. I do. Okay, boom. We only need 4. Goated with the sauce. I'm sorry. We're also going to take another shovel, a random one, and we are going to head up towards the mountains. And take a quick sip of my monster. Oh, it's good. I have it in like a cup right now. It's awesome. You see, our regular shovel has soak touch, and it's going to give us boring snow blocks, like an absolute filthy casual. But this is going to give us some snow balls instead, which is what we need. So let's get a load of these snowy balls together. You may be asking, Ludo, why are you getting so many white snowy balls? Well, thank you for asking, dear viewer. That's because if we mag dump these onto our Happy Ghasts, they should grow faster. I think that should be enough. Okay, I have a hunch that this may be enough. Now it's just a matter of time of waiting for these guys to start existing. You're still looking sad. Okay, you're all still pretty sad. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's wait here and see what happens. Yo! One of them spawned in! Yo, wait! Come back! Sir, come back to me! Come, my child, come. If we, like, spam this dude out of it with snowballs right now, is he going to get big? Another one has spawned. Oh, okay, they're all spawning now. I don't want to hit you with the snowball. Wait, actually, what if I leash these guys? Yo! Okay, come here. You are getting leashed to there. Oh, we have a Happy Ghast. Oh my god, we have a Happy Ghast. Leash attached to that. Boom. Oh, you have 2 Happy Ghasts. Let's give you some snowballs as well to make you grow big and strong. Get back here. Oops, my bad. My fault. Where's he gone? I've lost him. No, he's just grown. Oh my god, he just grew up. Okay, let's give them their colors. So, you are going to be red. You are going to be orange, you are going to be cyan, and you are going to be lime. This is so cool. Okay, let's try and ride one of these guys. I think I actually need the shears real quick. Okay, let's try and lead up the rest of these guys. Come to me. Come over to me. Come on. This is the coolest. Oh, bro. Mojang absolutely cooked with these guys. Where do we even put them? Should we attach them to our house somewhere, if I could see? Do you know what? People were talking about these maybe replacing the elytra. Absolutely not. Like, they're cool, but they are so slow. Oh my god. I'm gonna attach the red one to the other side, actually, just because we're probably gonna use him first. This is so cool. These guys can't hang out on my roof forever, though, so we need to build them a permanent base. But how do I even go about starting this? So my idea is to use a bunch of cuboid stone shapes and build this like huge stone structure, leaving a gap here in the middle. And you're going to see why in a second. We are also going to add some manual shading with different blocks as well, and add these landing pods where our Happy Ghasts are going to fly into. This middle section here I want to make into a huge nether portal so that we can transport our Happy Ghasts around the world much faster. And I want to turn this entire thing by 30 degrees like I have perfectly drawn on top. I'm telling you, man, if it wasn't YouTube, I'd be an artist, because this is a masterpiece. I think this looks pretty good. We now need to find somewhere to actually build this monstrosity. I'm thinking somewhere in this kind of area. Hear me out, okay? We're on our island. We have our monolith from that side, and then we have this big massive structure over here. I like it. Let's do it. So first we're going to pile up with some dirt and make a little platform up here at the top. This is where the bottom of our structure is going to start. So first thing we need to do is grab up some stone, and I'm not doing this without a beacon. I'm pretty sure I left it beside my iron farm. Yes sir, there it is. All right, let's grab this up and move it over to our stone spot. I'm gonna activate it with some haste 2 and start collecting up 5 shulker boxes full of stone. After collecting up so much stone, I ran over to the end to mend up my pickaxe in our enderman farm before coming back over to the pit that we're digging out and grabbing a cheeky bit of andesite. Now looking back at our designs, in the middle I want to have a nether portal. How big this nether portal is going to be? Let's find out. So this right here is our basic nether portal, okay? Everyone has seen one of these before. We all know what this looks like. But how big can we make one of these, okay? So you can extend them. Like look, we can make it like a 3x3. This one right here is a 6x7. But how big can they really get? Let's find out. I have realized that I can probably figure this out with like a Google search, but we're experimenting, okay? I'm learning how to play Minecraft. It's my first time. Be nice. I actually don't know how big this is. I'm not really counting, but surely this is too big, right? Oh my god. Okay, what about this? Right, this is too big. Okay, so here we have a 22x22. Okay. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. All right, let's extend it out by 1. So 23x23. Okay. Let's... We're gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore it. Okay, so 23x23 seems to be our absolute limit, which is fine, okay? This is a pretty big nether portal. And we're gonna be back in our survival world before I can finish this set. Of course, this is a ludo video, so we're going to do the most that we possibly can, and we're gonna go for a 22x22 portal, which, if I do my maths right, is going to be like a stack and a half. Definitely didn't use a calculator for that. I absolutely did, okay? Now, see, I could be like the children and go down to the mines, but I'm gonna think smarter, not harder, and use some of the obsidian that's literally given to us. This looks so weird without shaders. We're gonna ignore that and get up a stack and a half of this obsidian. Oh, that's so much better. Alright, so I kind of got carried away and ended up getting 2 stacks of obsidian. So we're just going to dump these in the chest and try our best not to forget about them, okay? And also, yes, I have turned off shaders for a while because being in this area around those sheep over here is just making my game lag way too much. So, unfortunately, so we're just gonna, honestly, I kind of miss the old look of Minecraft. I've been using shaders for so long, I forgot what this looks like. Look at that cow, he's beautiful. Sir, you're beautiful! Oh, and speaking of sheep... Very good segue, Ludo. Well done. We have this sheep farm over here. You know, the one that is lagging our game really badly. Bro, like, even without shaders on, this is dropping me down to like 70 FPS. But basically, we're going to have to turn all of these guys into light gray because we need light gray. Whoa. I'm keeping that in. I'm not redoing my lines in this video. So let's try and find a squid somewhere. Bro, is there no squids? Squiddy, hello? Mr. Happy Ghast, I'm gonna perch on top of our Happy Ghast until I see... Oh, I meant I'm gonna perch on top of our Happy Ghast until we see some squid spawning in. Okay, do you know what? While we're waiting for all of our squids to spawn in, because it's gonna take a while, let's head back over to the nether and start collecting up some of these bone blocks. Wait, hold on. Did we not get a load of bone blocks earlier? Wait, bro, I swear we did. Oh, motherfucker. All right, let's grab up some of these. Do I have any ink sacks before I go kind of look? Oh, I have some. We have some light gray dye. We have some gray dye. Okay, let's make some of this into bone meal. Make that into white dye. Boom. Okay, okay. And then we need... boom. Boom. Let's also make up 2 shears really quickly. And we're going to grab you. I'm pretty sure we're going to need like a full shulker box worth of light gray wool. So I'm going to go around and start dyeing and shearing all of these guys up. And then I'll be right back to you when this is done. With all of our wool finally collected, I've been at this for about like 6 hours now between all the collecting we've done so far. So I think I'm going to have to go against my nature as a Minecraft YouTuber and go touch grass. This is the real life Bimo. They're very similar, as you can see. You're a Minecraft dog. You shouldn't be touching grass either. What are you doing? Okay, come on. Let's go back inside. Probably. Let's go back inside. Anyway, I think it would be a good idea to build up our structure in stone right now, just so we can kind of visualize our drawing from earlier. Because I want to do some fancy stuff, like adding shading and stuff, but I can't really... Grass, how do I? I can't really do that from my head, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of have to be looking at the thing. So let's build up this thing in the stone. Not sure what voice that was. Hey, this is looking pretty cool. Also, I hate it. You see, it's looking kind of flat right now, if that's the word to describe this. See the way it's all stone everywhere, and we have like the corpses of creatures around the place. To fix this flatness that we got going on here, and the fact that it's just all stone right now and all, it's kind of blah, blah, blah. So in these areas where it kind of shades on its own, we're going to add in stuff like mud and deep slate and stuff like that, and then to kind of gradient it into the lighter spots like this, which is where like the sun would be hitting it, we're going to probably get like stone bricks, but we'll think about that later. So I then did a quadruple backflip over to whatever, I forgot what this biome is called, the mangrove swamp. Thank you. And we started collecting up some of this mud. Okay, I'm about to show you something, and I want you to bear with me. Okay, I want you to relax. Are you relaxed yet? So I want to get some of this deep slate. Okay. Oh, Ludo, how is the deep slate insta mining? I have a mod that lets me insta mine deep slate when I have a efficiency 5 netherite pickaxe and a haste 2 beacon. It's just going to make getting this deep slate a little bit easier. And is this not the best thing you've ever seen? We're all just going to ignore that this is happening and get the deep slate. I then flew back home and grabbed my Happy Ghast. Might as well utilize him for building his own house. Using him will make reaching higher spots so much easier. I started going around the entire build, adding mud blocks and deep slate into crevices and places that the sun wouldn't be able to reach, and it was pretty much rinse and repeat the entire way around the build, adding some custom hand-painted shadows until we were left with something that looks like this. It still looks a little bit weird, but that's because there's no lighter blocks to show off the highlights. So let's go over to our sand duper and grab up a load of light gray concrete powder. This is going to be the lightest block in the gradient, and we can use the andesite and light gray wool that we got earlier as like another sort of middle block. The process was exactly the same as the shadows, but in reverse, adding our lighter blocks towards where the sun will be directly touching the build. All of this absolutely wrecked my pickaxe though. So back over to the end quickly to mend our pick again. And these highlights and shadows look awesome. And trust me, it's gonna look even better when the build is 100% finished. Is that dude stealing my shadows? Bro, what? As stony and grey as this thing is, believe it or not, I do actually have a theme I want to stick to here, and that is steampunk. I've never done steampunk before, so I think what we're gonna do is add some like gears and pipes and stuff like that around the place and see what happens. I don't know if this is gonna look good, to be honest. I'm fully winging it from here. Let's go and find some like coppery-esque looking blocks, like some red sand that we can make into sandstone. Maybe some acacia wood could look kind of cool. We can make some stairs and trapdoors and stuff potentially. Can you tell how unprepared for this part I am? And we are quickly going to grab some golden apples as well and a bow, because we need to go into the troll chamber beside us. And I nearly died last time I went in here. So we're taking precautions this time, okay? Oh my god. Okay, are all the blocks in here waxed? Oh, they are. That is so good. Okay, let's grab a load of this up. And we're basically just gonna rinse this entire place out of its copper. Okay, so that is 2 stacks of just regular copper. We now need some of these slabs as well. And so we're just gonna grab up some of this stuff as well, because we can just wax it afterwards, you know? I'm telling you, man, adding these copper pipes in is gonna make this look so sick. Okay, let's make all of these into stairs and make some trapdoors as well. Do we have any honeycomb? Some. Not a whole lot though. Okay, let's make up a shears then. Fly out to our... Actually, it's right now. It's not there. Fly out and get some of this honeycomb going. We're going to place down all of our stairs as well. Wax them all up and then grab them back up. And then do the exact same thing for our trapdoors. I hate the noise that the honeycomb makes. First one I want to do, just to test things out, is a straight pipe from here up to the top. And that looks good. Let's try building a big gear off here to the side and see how that looks. Ooh, okay. No, I definitely like that a lot more. That is so cool looking. I think this could work for sure. Let's add another pipe here. A little chimney thing over here with a campfire for a smoke effect. Let's try building a much larger gear over here on this side with a pipe coming out of the top. And throw one more in for good luck. Now, call me foolish, but this looks amazing. I do want to add some maybe sort of air tracks that a ship would be on potentially beside this pipe over here. And for that, we're going to need some spruce and some barrels. That's doing something for me. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I like it. I've gathered together a few different blocks here in this shulker box, and we're going to use these to decorate our structure before getting our Happy Ghast rooms together. So first off, we're going to add some moss blocks on top of some of the rocks to give it a bit more life. And so it's not just a chunk of rock in the air. Look at this, we got a little pond here. And then rinse and repeat this the entire way around the build. I also threw in some leaves and another rail track using slabs and grindstones, because for some reason I just had them lying around. I don't know why. And the last thing I added for external decoration was some of these drip stones. This place is looking awesome. Now I want to build up the rooms that our Happy Ghasts are going to live in. But before we can start designing these, we need a way for them to actually get in. So we're going to do like docking station looking things. And for that, we're going to backflip over to our dark oak forest. And we're going to get up a load of stripped dark oak. And let's start building up some of these loading bays. And this is what they look like. These kind of docking bay looking things is where we're going to guide our Happy Ghasts into their rooms. Speaking of their rooms, the first room that we're going to do is for our red Happy Ghast. And when you think of red biome, what do you think? Like you specifically, I know I would think of. And that is the Crimson Forest. So we're going to start grabbing up a couple of these blocks. And now I know what you're thinking. Ludo, isn't the whole point of the Happy Ghast to get them out of the nether? And to that, I might add, they are out of the nether, but I want to keep all of their rooms in like hot biomes, if that makes sense, like tempered biomes, because they are still gas at the end of the day, you know. And if they get too warm, they can just step outside. So let's collect up a load of these blocks, grab some more shroom lights, and a load of this crimson high faith stuff, and one of these, and we're actually going to grab some more of this mycelium. Is that what this is called? Or nylium? I think that's pretty much everything that's in these biomes. Now, I was thinking of adding lava, but I don't want our Happy Ghast to accidentally burn to death, so we're not going to add any lava. And let's come over to here and start building up our first Happy Ghast room. I'm pretty sure this all just turns back into netherrack eventually. Yeah, it does, yeah. Because I low-key forgot to grab netherrack while I was there. Let's add some of these down and a load of this kind of crimson grass looking stuff. And that looks pretty cool. They don't go back very... Oh, I actually missed a lot of spots. Actually, what we might be able to do is add some of these shroom lights down here to kind of simulate lava, I guess. Or if we do something like that. I mean, that kind of looks like lava, right? And that is our first room finished. Now, for our cyan Happy Ghast, I'm thinking we're going to do pretty much the same as the red one, but just with a warp forest instead of a crimson forest. And that is room 2 out of 4 done. Things are about to get a little bit different though. For our green guy over here, I want to make a jungle. Of course, we're going to need some of these jungle leaves, a load of jungle wood. We're going to need some vines as well. Some of these little fern yolks that I think only spawn here. Melons, I guess. only spawn here. I don't think they spawn anywhere else. And some bamboo as well. I'm kind of now just realizing how many different blocks the jungle has. Oh my god. Let's get some grass laid down first. Then let's get a tree going. Something like that looks pretty cool with some vines. Let's actually turn this into pod soil, because pod soil is always around the place as well. Plonk in our melons. Now, I don't really know what we can do for the wall, so I think I'm just going to make them stone, just to keep it simple. Let's add some leaves, probably hanging down from the ceiling, just for a bit more detail. Now, one thing that is bothering me is the grass, but unfortunately, we're in a plains biome, so there's not really much I can do about that. Let's just chuck in our different kind of lead posts. And that is our jungle room done. I was really struggling on what I was going to do for the orange Happy Ghast, but then I remembered the Badlands biome, or Mesa biome, whatever this is called. I'm going to just grab some of this terracotta, as many different colors as I can, and grab some of this red sand as well. This one's a little bit more awkward because the sand needs something to sit on, so we need to lay down some stone first, and then we can put our red sand on top of it. And then we can start layering different colors of terracotta on top of each other. And I think cactuses spawn in this biome. I'm not 100% sure, but I was going to jostle them down anyway. And there we go. That's our Badlands biome. Now, before we go and get our Happy Ghasts and bring them into their new rooms, I'm going to get up our obsidian from earlier and build up our massive nether portal. Now, let's see if I did my maths right. And oh, no! Our Happy Ghasts immediately went through it. Bro, what are you doing? Okay. Let's, we're gonna have to make this a lot bigger. Actually, what happens if I go through a portal with this guy? Oh, no! Oh my god, break. No! Dude, what? Oh, that's so annoying. I have to get another Happy Ghast now. Yoink. Okay, let's place this guy back down in here. And while he's doing his thing, we're gonna grab our other Happy Ghasts. All right, let's get this dude into his brand new jungle home. Looking cool. You should now stay here if you're leaded up, right? I think that's how that works. And you can get into your warped biome. Okay, let's get our orange guy over. Oh my god, he's already grown. So we're gonna get this guy over first, and we're gonna come back for you. Now let's get you into your Badlands room, and boom, you're now in your Crimson room. I'm gonna do little free cams so we can have a good look around. Actually, do you know what? Let's turn on shaders for like the last shots. That looks so sick. And all of our Happy Ghasts now have somewhere to live as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next video. Bye.